So when you were in your late teens, as you brought up earlier, you wind up getting incarcerated. Like, like what was going on that led to that happening for you?
Man, just being young and trying to get to it, man. Like trying to, seeing people struggling around you, not seeing really hope for the future, and you like, man, I'm about to take a drastic chance, try to, get ahead in life. And shit don't work out when you young. That's all, It's dumb shit.
What did it? And I know, like we previously spoke, and you don't. This is something that you don't want to spend much time focusing on because you're not here to glorify.
No, it's part of the story. It's just that in battle rap, it's so much like criminal and crazy talk, and it's like not a lot of people that have been locked up, so they like focus on it, and then people try to make it seem like, oh, you promoting it, you think it's cool, but it's like, I'm not, I'm just answering the questions and stuff,
Well, you just got to give them a template for their own cosplay,
right.
So they can pretend that they've actually been through it in a believable manner. So in order for the benefit of the up-and-coming battle rappers that want to swagger jack, no, I'm just playing, but so what exactly like led to what happened and what did you get caught for, if you don't mind talking about it?
No, I went down just for a gun charge.
Okay.
Yeah, and in Virginia, like a gun charge, like gun time is mandatory.
Really?
Yeah, like
so they have strict laws like out here.
Yeah, like if you get caught with a gun, it's automatic 3 years, and then if you're a felon, it's a 5 year. And it's like we are Commonwealth state.
Yeah.
So it's mad different, like the laws and shit. Like for instance, like you got to do 85% of your time. So if you get 10 years, you're doing 8.5.
That's like the feds.
You get in a fight, you're doing 10. So basically you're going to do the 10. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit.
Is that what Commonwealth means? Because
it's like extra little laws in place. I don't remember exactly how many Commonwealth states it is, but it's only a few. And these ones are like the worst ones to get in trouble at,
Because 85% is literally the same standards as the feds.
Right. Like it's some states where you could get like 10 years and be out in like 4 years type shit.
Right.
Like there's also no parole there, none of that shit. Like
no parole?
No, hell no. Parole stopped in like 95. Some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Just because there was such bad crime they tried to make?
Bro, the Virginia state symbol is a dude standing with his chest holding a person down, like conquering them. Like that's the state crack. It's like they letting you know, like come around here. That's the state logo. Come on vacation, leave on probation. You come back on a violation.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like that, huh?
Yeah.
So better to get caught with it than without it was your philosophy?
No, not really. I was just out here doing dumbass.
And then you wind up. So, how old were you when you?
17.
17.
Yeah.
But that's considered an adult out there. Or you
no, see, that's where it was tricky because I was young. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no money and shit. So you have a public defender and shit, and he like, yo, I'm gonna get you juvenile life. So juvenile life is till you 21 out there. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, I'm gonna get you juvenile life. I advise you. You know what I'm saying?
Very harsh, I feel like, for just a
yeah. But it's like, it's no way to get around the shit. So it's like if you do the juvenile time, you won't have a record, an adult record. So,
interesting.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm about to get juvenile life and shit. You know what I mean? I go in and the judge is like, I had every intention on sentencing you as a juvenile, but due to the severity of this crime, I sent you to the Virginia State Penitentiary. I'm like, damn. So I go to court from the detention home, which is a youthful place. I go to court from there, and then when I leave the court, I just go straight to jail at 17.
And is there a lot? I mean, like, you ain't gotta, bro. Like, you were scared as fuck. I'm assuming, right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's
17 years old. Yeah, what the fuck? But I was also always like a little bit bigger. Not to say like I was like a big dog in none of the jails or no shit like that, but. And then it's also like once I hit the spread and like got to the yard and shit, it's like people looking at you like, damn, they ain't playing around with nobody. They sending his ass up here. He a 17-year-old young white boy and they burnt him, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's kind of like, and then the way the prison system was when I was locked up, it's like our area versus like Richmond.
Okay.
Versus like, you know what I mean? It'll be like 757 versus Richmond type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So like that's y'all version of like Bloods and Crips or whatever.
No, this was like when I was in jail. I don't even know if it's still like that now. This was, you know what I mean? This was a minute ago. But that's how it was. Like once you get to prison, it was like, all right, it'll be the VA, you in Virginia, but it's like the 757 dudes is here and then the 804 area code is here,
And I'm assuming because in a lot of states where the politics in prison are less stringent. Thank you.
My bad.
No, you Gucci gang. Than they are in California.
Yeah.
There's like a disproportionately less amount of white boys. Like there's not that many white people. Or is that not the case for you? Is that?
I was at. I was on a level 3 though, so I don't know how it is on like a 4 or a 5.
Still level 3, ain't you feel me? Yeah, like.
But it won't like that.
Okay, so it's like every race is there, but everyone still programmed together, do their thing, and as long as you got heart, you're solid.
That type shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you? At what point, like when you were there, were you like, I'm gonna continue this life that I started in the criminal world? I'm gonna get back home and get right back to my shit, or were you kind of like, man, I need to change my life around?
I was instantly on the rap shit. Like. Because I was, when you like 17, 3 years is a long time. When you like 30, it's like whatever. You know what I mean? It's sad to say that, but like so it's hard.
That's a mathematical equation.
Yeah.
Because think about it. When you're 1 year is 50% of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So literally, your sense of time moves slower the older you get. Like that's mathematically.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to, you know what I mean, find you something to get through your time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna let the time do you. You're gonna have to do something. Some people do push-ups. Some people fuck with boys. Some people do something. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna do whatever he gonna do to get through the time. You know what I'm saying? Some people play chess.
Yeah.
Some people like to play cards, play basketball, whatever. You know what I mean? I was with the rapping shit.
So what did that look like in there? Like, did y'all have beats? Were you writing to the radio? Like, are you just writing? No, I mean,
you could get beat tapes because it was at the time where you could order off like the canteen list. You could order tapes and you know what I mean, from certain sites or distributors. Yeah, not even sites, but like it would be like the booklets.
I got homies that had
that
prison distribution companies.
So like there would be you could catch a beat tape or two. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. But most of the time it'll just be somebody like doing this type shit, and it start from there.
And were you battling fools in prison?
Absolutely.
What was like? Do you have any interesting battle stories or anything that stands out particularly like from prison?
Man, it's a lot of them, bro. Like I heard some of the best rappers I ever heard in there.
That's what I was about to. That's kind of where I was going to get to.
I definitely have heard some of the best rappers I ever heard in there because it's like the way the prison. I was at this joint called Lawrenceville, so it was like 3 buildings. Like on this yard, it's like one building here, one building here, one building here. Then it's a fence, and then on the others, it's one building here, one building, one building here. So. Like this North Yard and South Yard, y'all don't never really interact with each other. Y'all both got your own rec yard, own whatever, except for when y'all go to the cafeteria and then to the gym.
Right.
So on every night in the gym, it'll be like different activities like basketball night, ping pong night, whatever. Tuesdays and Thursdays used to be handball and table tennis night. But secretly, everybody was just signing up to just go rap. So, because that was when, like, you'll hear, like, yo, this dude over here crazy. And they're like, no, it's a white boy over here that's nice. But no, this dude over here is a Puerto Rican dude that's crazy. So it's like, but you never really get to rap because y'all separated. But then y'all go to the gym and everybody will sign up to go to this shit on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Like each pod has their little stars or whatever.
Exactly. But then y'all meet up on, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then it just be, like, hundreds of y'all in there. The shit be so crazy. It'd be like the guards be in there watching the shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like, on the canteen, you can't get Newport 100s. You know what I'm saying? I remember like going so crazy in there, one of the guards litting up the Newport 100. Like, go ahead, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. Like just weird shit. Just because in there, like, I only had 3 years. At the time, it felt like a long, but it's people that's still in there.
Yeah, because if you're
people that's still in there, bro. So it's like if you got 25 or 30 years and this all you got to look forward to every Tuesday and Thursday, you probably gonna rap a little bit harder than some chump out here battling for $500.
1,000%. Because it's the only thing you got going on is your whole existence. Not only
that, it's like
your pride,
believability. We ain't even talking about that in here. Like that shit don't even exist. Like out here, you trying to convince a mother. Like that's the last
right.
Yeah.
If anything, you don't want to overwhoop in there because then people gonna really like see. Oh, okay, you that what's cracking? Like
yeah. But shout out to my dog from Richmond, dude named Bravo. Watching this joint, he came home and started a league called the Southpaw Battle Coalition in Richmond. They be throwing battles. But like he was in there with me. He could tell you all this shit. Shout out to my other man, Wise DeMarco, that was in there. All it, all these people is like people that we was in there rapping. And we came home and ended up doing stuff. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. So were you undefeated in your tenure of incarceration, battle rap wise?
Me being real with you,
Yeah,
I could say one time a dude got me.
Yeah,
and he wasn't even a dude that was like that was a rapper like that.
You lost to yourself type thing? Or?
No, he wasn't a rapper like that. He had, he wasn't no battle rapper. He just spit that pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was an older fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably was doing the L note or something. And he was just sick of me in there rapping against fools. And he talked to my young ass one day. I ain't gonna lie.